Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today is April 24th, 2011. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the currency markets. Okay, let's begin. This is our normal disclaimer. This is state this is for educational use only. All charts are in Thinkorswim, TradeStation, or freestockcharts.com. Here are my contact details. If anyone has any questions, you can contact me here at this email address, or you can come to our website at ichimokutrade.com and access any of our free videos, or you can follow us on Twitter at Ichimoku Trading. Okay, so normally, just like we do every week, we're going to start going for the heat map. This is our Ichimoku rating system that we have out there, where the system goes from -8 to 8. What we're looking for is 5 to 8, where 8 is being extreme bullish, and -5 to -8, where it's -8 is extreme bearish. So what you're looking for is really a 5 rating, just for a trend to start happening and to start looking for opportunities there. D0 is the current daily rating. D5 is the rating from 5 days ago. W0 is the rating for the weekly time frame, and W1 is the weekly time frame rating from a week ago. So what we're really looking for is D0 to be 5, and then the weekly to conform with it. Okay, you could see here this has gotten stronger. The Euro USD has gotten stronger, so we'll definitely look at the Euro USD in a minute. Pound USD has gotten stronger. The thing I don't like is that these guys are at the 8. Last week was probably the opportunity to look at for these guys from 5 days ago, but not right now because they're at 8. So they're kind of like on an overbought situation. So if you look here, New Zealand USD, same scenario. Over here, it's at 7, still kind of borderline, but we could still look at that. If you look at here, Australian USD got a little weaker. This is more bearish. US CAD, US SWITSI got more bearish too. That's one we talked about last week, remember? Here we got bullish. Here's one we could look at, except on the weekly time frame, it's really not conforming at all. So US yen really is not an opportunity there at all. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Just going down a list. Maybe Euro, nope, not Euro SWITSI either. Here's one, Euro Pound. We'll definitely look at Euro Pound as an opportunity moving forward. Let's look here, Euro Australian. So Euro Pound, Euro Australian we'll look at, and that looks about it. So we only have a couple opportunities this week, Euro Pound and Euro Australian. Everything else is kind of in consolidation patterns or trends already started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here to our charts, minimize this. On the left hand side is our weekly time frame. On the right hand side is basically our on the right hand side is the daily time frame. Okay, so we're going to start off and we're going to go for the Euro USD, and we're going to let's zoom in. So we're going to zoom in here on the Euro USD. Going to shrink it down. You can see our price level that we were talking about getting to. It got to that price level. It's kind of stuck around there. This week's going to be kind of key to see if it's going to break that level. If it breaks that level, then it has a potential of going higher, all the way up to this pivot high here. But it also has ability right here is another key level right here. And it's not even marking for some reason. Right about here is a level here, based on the weekly time frame. So 49.53 is about the next level here if it breaks through there. If you look at the daily time frame, you can see it's been a nice move, Ichimoku move, where it hasn't even violated the Cajun Sin at all. So this has been going really well as far as bullish trends are concerned. Let's go look at Pound USD. Pound USD broke out last week. And it's got a potential of going higher now. The levels that we're looking at are eventually for Pound USD to get to about 68.23, which is then a major level. So that's about almost 400 pips away move. But it's got to start going there with conviction this week. If it doesn't, and if it hesitates at all this week, then it's not going to go there at all. If you look at the daily time frame, the daily looks really good. It needs a little minor pullback. If you could come back to that about 64.34 and then take off again, it'll be really good. But definitely Pound USD is bullish. New Zealand USD was another one. As you could see, New Zealand USD is breaking out. It's kind of here at this resistance level right now, so it needs a little more push up to the top side to keep on going. One thing I don't like is the patterns here in the daily. It looks very overextended. Really hasn't had a major pullback at all, or even a minor one, so it's needed anytime now. Let's go look at US CAD. US CAD has been bearish for a long time. Fortunately, the Canadians are wanting this thing to go up, but there doesn't look like any signs at all of this thing going up at all. It's due for a pullback, definitely, as far as the weekly is concerned. But you may get it this week. But you got your major resistance levels at 95.87 and 96.53. 96.53 is a key level for the U.S. CAD to break through in order to even start looking at any counter trend opportunities to go bullish at all. U.S. yen. If you look at U.S. yen here. Look at the daily. There's conflict all over the place here. The Tinkins and Cajuns are now crossing, so this bullish nature is kind of getting a little destroyed here as far as the daily is concerned. The weekly looks like a pullback, but there's no confirmation that this pullback's over at all. So, the key thing is to wait and see what happens, but it's not good that it broke out and came all the way back to the bottom of this range that it had before on the weekly time frame. That's not healthy for the bulls at all. So only time's going to tell which way this thing's going. But every time this thing enters a trend, it seems to get destroyed. So that's not good at all. Euro pound. This was one from the heat map. And you could see from the weekly time frame, it looks good. Got a little double top here eventually. But it looks like it's trying to break through there now. Let's zoom in. You could see from the time frame. You can see from here, it just needs a little more push up to the bullish side. If it does, then this thing's going to start trending and possibly break this trend, this pivot high here at 89.40. So time's going to tell what's going to happen here. But this week and next week, this thing has to go up. If it doesn't go up, this thing's going to form a double top as far as weekly is concerned and start tanking. So this has got about 2 weeks to start moving up. The last one we saw on the heat map, I think, was the Euro Australian. If you look at the Euro Australian, it's bearish now. It's below the cloud. Before you could actually go bearish, this thing needs a little pullback to the top side, preferably to 36.98 to kind of see what this going to do, and then go down. That will also set up the weekly too. So not quite yet to go bearish completely on this yet, but we need a little pullback up and then go down, and then that should give us a sediment to go down and start trending bearish. That's it for this week. Hope you enjoy it. See you next week.